Hello again, Guardians. It's Cortanium, and today we are glitching right out of the Cosmodrome. Actually, again, we're exploring the rest of what I didn't cover in my last video. And so, of course, you have to have the risk/reward mission for this just to load it back into the Cosmodrome. And we're just going to get started. We're going to go and glitch out of all the areas that I forgot or I just didn't show you in the last video. And so, all we got to do is just head over to our old glitch spot that we used last time. And we're going to glitch over, pretty much out of this entire area. We're going to glitch underneath the entire map here. And even over on that right area. And a little bit even of the breach again. Because I forgot to show you some things. Anyway, let's just head over to the area here that we use. And go over up to the top. If we can hit the grapple here. And there it is. Yep. And just go and through these trees again with our lucky jump. And I want to show you guys that this is possible on a Titan. It's not easy. I'll give it that. It is possible on a Titan. It's not easy. I don't know if it's possible on Warlock. Again, don't have a Warlock to try it on. You can also get in this pipe. If you go to the very bottom of the pipe, you can also get inside of it. Once again, if you watched my last video, you see I told you, you can't get inside of this pipe. Well, you definitely can now. I've just figured that out. And now that I've... Well, I'm just, fixing some things I didn't show you. Titans can, of course, get out of the map here. I'm not sure about Warlock still, and you can get inside of this pipe. And so in case you guys were wondering that, we've solved both those issues. And so let's just continue with our glitch here. What you want to do is you just want to hop outside of the map as whatever class you're on. I'm still not sure about you Warlocks. I'm sorry, guys. But you just hop out. Hunters, it's probably the easiest one because our jump just sends us directly into that barrier. And what you want to do is you just want to keep to the left side here. We don't want to load into the breach this time. We just want to keep on the very left because what we're about to do is we're just going to go and follow the terrain. And so look at this. We just hop over and there is a wall right to our left, but we can just hop around it and we're making our way around this entire outside of this Cosmodrome map. And you're probably going to see a couple things how Bungie did this to stitch the whole map together and how they left out the other parts of Destiny 1. And so we can just hop over here, but wait, there is a barrier, a big wall just blocking our way. And so this jump is going to be insanely hard for Warlocks because Warlocks are not supposed to be doing these kinds of jumps where you jump up. And so you can just shoot your ricochet rounds to see what part of the wall is real, and we can tell that it does not exist on the bottom there. And so just use our hunter and jump up. And for Warlocks and Titans, if you guys have trouble with this at all, again, we can always pull out our Sparrow out here. And so you can just pull out your Sparrow and then Sparrow under it and use the jump to jump yourself up. And, well, I mean, you guys, whatever you want to do, you can continue along underneath the map, but there is a turn back to our right. Of course, you can continue along underneath the map if you want to on any other class. I prefer to do it on a Titan because Titans don't really have to be restricted to all these handicap points you see above me. You see all these little, kind of hanging off structures. Those are things you have to land on as a Hunter and Warlock to, use as a handicap and jump around. As a Titan, we can just skip past all of that with our Lion Rampants and just head around this entire thing and just land on the very opposite side of the map. And now this is another part of the out of map I wanted to show you guys. Look at all of this place. This is just it's super cool. This is actually just how they stitched the map together. They just cut the terrain in half right here and kept a few of the buildings, but not much at all. They kept a couple of the surrounding background assets you notice right behind me. But other than that, it looks like we're in a western town right now with this kind of front store cut out right here just because of how Bungie has made this weirdly. And the reason I'm not going any further in front of me right over there is because there's just so much death barrier. If I hop over there, I immediately die. No matter how high, how low, how left, how right I am, you will die if you even try to go any closer over there near that path. That's just a death barrier Bungie put there. So, I mean, you couldn't get out of the map, of course. We've already gotten out of it. There's just no reason to have a death barrier there. I'm not sure why they put one there. You guys can look over underneath the map. There is like a pixelated thing. Not really sure what else there is out here, but you can always do more exploring than I do. I do very limited exploring in some of my videos, but again, that's for you guys, so you can go and explore for yourself. Go look at new things. You see this grass texture is all the same. It's pretty noticeable out here, and we can even slide into new places like this one over here doesn't look like it's letting us exactly slide in. So of course we can always just use our Sparrow and probably meet our death. Yeah, because of that death barrier I was talking about that Bungie has to extend around pretty much everywhere over there. And we can also hop underneath the entire map as a Titan. Titans, you guys are gonna have the best time, you know, underneath this map, because it's honestly is so open and free to line rampants. For Warlocks and Hunters, there's not many handicaps, if any, you know, underneath the map over there. And so the second glitch I actually want to show you is right outside here. If you remember my last video, we got to that point right there and we did not even look around this wall, but we're looking around it today and there's just a bunch of iron bars just sitting on the side of this wall here. And so I took this as a bit of a parkour challenge for myself, just to see how good I could do, see how well I could fare to get myself all the way through and get over to the wall, I believe, you know, the first place you land in Destiny. Let's see if we can get all the way out of map, all the way over there. But unfortunately, you know, here I'm going to land and I'm going to explain why there's a problem with this, because there's just one huge problem once we actually land over there. And so once we do, you see we've done all that parkour, that whole parkour challenge. You can go do that if you want to test out your skills. You see I died a couple hundred times, but I mean it was fun and all. It was fun to test, you know, how really good am I at parkouring and grappling. It's always fun to do something like that. And so here's the one big problem, and you are going to notice this right away. There is a big barrier. Yeah. It keeps us back. We literally cannot do anything as long as this barrier here, this barrier blocks us from getting any closer to anything we want to be able to do. And so we cannot get back to the out of map for the rusted lands, or, you know, whatever that part up there is called. We can't, like, there's barrier literally on all sides of this. I've tried the left side, I've tried the right side, tried the bottom, tried the very top. There is barrier literally everywhere. We cannot get past that at all. I found like a little hole on the right hand side here that you can actually get past the barrier, but again, that hole leads nowhere. It just leads to more barrier and more walls, and so pretty much useless. And so hey, you might think, hey, you know, let's just jump to the very top of the map, maybe that will get us past the barrier. And so yeah, let's do it. Let's just go up these iron bars and, you know, get to the very top of this entire this wall structure. Let's just go to the very top here. The reason we couldn't do this from this side is because of all that stuff on the wall is fake, but on the other side those iron bars are completely real. And so let's just get past this barrier, and so let's just head on the very top. And yeah, no, it's not happening. I don't know why Bungie went all out with this here, but there is just so much of it and we cannot get past it on top, even on the very top of the map. It still exists and it still pushes us back. It's still on the very right hand side of the map too. And so this is just an impossible barrier to get past. We can't even go the other way. We can't even go all the way down on the other end and get past the barrier. And so it's a bad situation. I think it's pretty much impossible, honestly, at this point to be able to get back there, but I might be wrong. You guys can honestly prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Go and try this yourself and go and find a way to get back to that place all the way over back there. But hey, we've glitched out behind there. We've glitched out, you know, over behind there as well. But one place we haven't done is over there. You know, the original place where you go and you get your ship in the Destiny 1, and I guess at the start of Destiny 2 now, since they added in that mission. And so let's just go over there, and unfortunately this one is actually going to be hunter only because we need our blade barrage to push ourselves outside. But if you're a Titan, you could probably make it from out, you know, outside of the map using your lion rampants. But the specific glitch that I'm showing you right now, hunter only, because the blade barrage is the only thing that's going to be able to push you outside of the map like we're about to do. And so you just want to head inside here, and you just want to jump on these metal clamps to your left, and look right above you. We have an entire hole in the map just waiting right above us. And so as a typical hunter, we can just, you know, blade barrage out and just be outside of the map really quick. And that's pretty much all you need to get outside the map. I just love how simple blade barrage makes breaking, you know, height barriers like that so easy. And we can see what Bungie has done here for this. We can see that they kind of closed the gate here, so you can't go back in the Destiny 1 universe. And here is actually what's left of Destiny 1. Here's what's left of the Destiny 1 map. Not much. They seem to have just cut it completely in half and just halved it. And there's just, you know, they did a really poor job of cutting out whatever they were doing. but I guess they don't need you to see this at all. Again, you were never going to see this because all you're seeing is the inside of the map, and there's just so much barrier over there, we cannot possibly even get over there and explore all of that weird cut up stuff. But we can head around and you can notice, you know, a bunch of things similar to Destiny 1. If you remember this big old wall here, that was a big part of Destiny 1's The Divide. We can look up and notice the colony ship right here. This one's always in the background of literally everything. That was probably the most significant part. And if you go back to the very top, we can also hit the load zone back into the original place that we were at, The Divide. And you can be stuck outside of the map because you literally, there's nothing to do from here, and there's just barrier around this entire area right here. And so that's pretty much it. There's just barrier literally everywhere. I can jump across like literally everything right here, and so jump over, you know, to the right. I can jump over to the left. There's just, you're stuck here. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to reload your instance if you've done this. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck in glitching out of all these places. You saw me do it. If you're confused on any of that, it's because I cropped a little bit out, and you know, if you're confused at all, go watch my last video. We actually went into the breach and we got to that area. That's probably the part you're confused. How did he get there? Well, go watch my last video. We actually explained all of it on how to get there, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below saying what you want me to glitch out of next, and you know, I'll see you Guardians in the next one. Thanks for watching.